All right, everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always. What are we getting into today?
Well, get ready for a deep dive into the world of, you ready for this? Stainless steel pipes in Dubai.
Stainless steel pipes in Dubai. Wow, okay. Sounds a bit niche, but I'm sure it's more fascinating than it sounds at first glance.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in the market for these pipes, like, let's say our listener out there, they're looking to source some stainless steel pipes, and they need to find the best supplier in Dubai.
Ah, I see. So it's not just about the pipes themselves, but also navigating the whole supplier landscape.
Exactly. Our sources really emphasize finding a supplier you can rely on, someone who delivers top-notch quality without any nasty surprises.
Right, because in a market like Dubai, which is booming, by the way, especially in sectors like construction and oil and gas, there's bound to be a lot of competition. And not all suppliers are created equal, are they?
Definitely not. And that's what we're going to unpack today. We'll explore why quality reigns supreme, how to spot those hidden costs that can sneak up on you, and why choosing a local supplier might be a game changer.
Sounds like we're about to uncover some real gems. I'm ready to dive in.
Okay, so first things first. Dubai's stainless steel pipe market. It's a pretty intense scene right now, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Dubai's construction and oil and gas industries are on fire, and that means the demand for stainless steel pipes through the roof.
So how does that impact someone looking to source these pipes? What should they be prepared for?
Well, with high demand comes, a lot of players entering the market, which is good in terms of options, but can also make it tricky to find a supplier you can truly trust.
Our sources kept stressing the importance of reliability. Like, it was a constant theme. What are the biggest risks if you end up with an unreliable supplier?
Oh, it can be a nightmare, honestly. Inconsistent quality, missed deadlines, you name it. Imagine you're in the middle of a major construction project and your pipe shipment arrives late or the pipes themselves are faulty.
Oof, yeah. Talk about a headache.
Exactly. Delays, budget blowouts, not to mention the safety risks if you're dealing with subpar materials.
Our sources also really hammered home the quality issue. I mean, they talked a lot about things like corrosion resistance and the importance of meeting international standards. Why is all that so crucial, especially in a place like Dubai?
Dubai's environment can be pretty harsh, right? You've got extreme heat, sometimes humidity, and the potential for corrosion is a big deal.
Right, I never even thought about that.
So using pipes that meet those international standards like ASTM or ISO, it's not just about ticking boxes, it's about ensuring those pipes can actually withstand those tough conditions.
So those certifications act as a kind of guarantee.
Exactly. They're a way of knowing that the material has been rigorously tested and can handle what's thrown at it. It's like having that extra peace of mind knowing your project isn't going to be compromised by faulty materials.
I guess it's like you wouldn't want to build a house on a shaky foundation.
Precisely. It's all about that solid base.
Okay, but let's talk about the elephant in the room, the thing everyone's thinking about. Price. It's always a factor, right? I mean, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tempted to go for the cheapest option. But our sources were pretty clear. When it comes to stainless steel pipes in Dubai, cheaper isn't always better.
Yeah, that's a trap it's easy to fall into. You see a low price and think, score. But often, that low price comes with compromises, usually on quality. And as we've discussed with stainless steel pipes, compromising on quality is playing with fire.
So how do you avoid getting tricked? How do you cut through the noise and make sure you're getting a fair price without sacrificing quality?
It's all about transparency. You've got to look beyond that initial quote and dig deeper. Ask the right questions. What about shipping costs? Handling fees? Are there any import duties I need to be aware of?
So basically, don't be afraid to get into the nitty-gritty details.
Exactly. A reputable supplier will be upfront about all of this, no hidden surprises. Remember, a slightly higher initial price with full transparency can save you a ton of headaches and potentially even more money down the line.
Okay, so transparency is key. Now, here's something I hadn't considered before, and it really stuck with me when I read it in the source material. The location of the supplier. It sounds so basic, but apparently, opting for a local supplier in Dubai can actually make a world of difference. Why is that?
Think about it practically, right? Local supplier means faster delivery times. Need something urgently? Boom, they're right there. Plus, it's easier to visit their facility, see their operations firsthand, and build a more personal relationship.
I guess it cuts out all that international shipping hassle, too.
Absolutely. And in a fast-paced environment like Dubai, where projects move quickly, that kind of agility can be invaluable. I remember working on a project once, and we had a critical component coming from overseas. There were delays, miscommunications, a whole mess. If we'd had a local supplier, it would have saved us weeks of downtime and a lot of stress.
So local suppliers offer that extra level of responsiveness and flexibility.
Exactly. It's about having a partner who's there with you on the ground, ready to support you when you need it most.
Speaking of partners, our sources also emphasize something that often gets overlooked: customer service. They were adamant that it's not just about getting the pipes, it's about having a supplier who's there to support you throughout the entire process.
Couldn't agree more. I mean, think about it. You run into a technical issue, you need some clarification on specifications, whatever it is. A supplier who's responsive, helpful, willing to go that extra mile, that's gold.
It's like having an expert on your team.
Precisely. Someone you can call up, bounce ideas off of, get that reassurance when you need it. It makes the entire process so much smoother and less stressful.
It sounds like it all boils down to finding a supplier you can trust, someone who's more than just a vendor, but a true partner in your success.
Exactly. And the key to finding that partner is asking the right questions, doing your due diligence, and really understanding what matters most to you.
Okay, so as we wrap this up, let's give our listener a few key takeaways. What are the absolute must-knows when sourcing stainless steel pipes in Dubai?
All right, here's the cheat sheet. First, never compromise on quality. Those international certifications matter. They're your assurance that you're getting pipes that are built to last. Second, don't get blinded by the lowest price. Remember, transparency is king. Dig into those potential hidden costs and make sure you're comparing apples to apples.
And don't forget about location.
Right. Choosing a local supplier can give you that edge in terms of speed, flexibility, and responsiveness. And last but not least, never underestimate the power of excellent customer service. It can make all the difference in your overall experience.
I think that's some solid advice. So, to our listener out there, remember, this isn't just about buying pipes. It's about building a partnership. Take the time to find a supplier who aligns with your values, understands your needs, and is committed to your success.
And don't forget to have fun with it. It might be stainless steel pipes, but it's still your project, your vision. Find a partner who shares your enthusiasm and is excited to help you bring it to life.
I love that. Now, here's something to chew on as you embark on this journey. We've talked about international standards, but what about sustainability? Could there be a growing demand for eco-friendly stainless steel pipe options in a city like Dubai, which is constantly pushing the boundaries of innovation?
Now, that's a thought-provoking question. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out in the coming years.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive. Until next time.
Always a pleasure.